Okay, welcome back to the Princess Juliana St. Maarten International Airport here in the Netherlands Antilles. Airport identifier, Tango November Charlie Pike. Vape Nation smoke over on the ramp right now. It's going to be very interesting to see this man attempt to fly an aircraft. It actually appears that he is already engaging reverse thrust in an attempt to push back from the gate, but he is not pushing back. My best guess would be that his parking brake is still activated, but he does not know that. If I could help him out, I would let him know to disengage your parking brake, but because this is quite entertaining, I am not going to attempt to do that. We have a Cessna Citation that has entered a full-on stall now. It appears he is being chased down by a TBM 900. So I'm not sure if this is some sort of mating display taking place over the airport. Passengers have no idea what the fuck is going on, and I do not believe they are in good hands. And he appears to be on fire, or there's condensation or something coming off of his aircraft. He's coming for a very low pass right at the camera drone, and here we go. Well, my camera work is shit right now, but there was the flyby, and he is climbing now back to 1,200, 1,300 feet. Wait, no, that's not even the right guy. I lost him entirely. And we now have a stare down on runway 10 in progress. We have an A320neo staring down the 747-8 on the opposite end. And the A320 is attempting a takeoff roll directly at the aircraft on the other end of the runway. Now this is the shit that I'm here for. The 747 is charging from the opposite end. A collision is imminent. Let's see who has their crash settings on and who does not. Mega Fizz getting in on the action. There's a violent rotation and a massive tail strike has just engulfed the A320. No gear being indicated on the 747, who is now coming directly at us. I'm going to assume he's going to crash in a minute. Let's tune back into Charlie, who is airborne in the A320. There's a Diamond 62 wing strikes on runway 10. Let's turn around real slow here and see if that 747 made it. God bless America, he did. Climbing through 300 feet now, pitching his nose up to about 75 degrees. And there is stepping on the rudders. He has entered a violent flat spin. Violent flat spin now going straight into the water, but he is disconnected. Yeah, just disconnected before his crash and is going to pretend that that didn't happen. But we all saw it. It is recorded on video and documented in history. Turning back around now, Vape Nation smoke now rotating off of runway 10 is airborne. Let's see, is he going to bring his landing gear up? It appears not. So he'll be adding a little bit of drag all the way to his destination, but best of luck to him. Congratulations on another successful takeoff. Tuning back in now to FEELINGMOUSE975, who has only his nose gear extended. So we have a unicycle effect taking place on a departure here on runway 28. And we're going to have another late rotation here, if any rotation at all. There he goes. Massive tail strike there on the end. Barely clears the water, but he is airborne. And I messed up my drone camera again. But FEELINGMOUSE975 has performed a successful takeoff. He's stepping on the rudder pretty intensely once again. Hopefully he doesn't repeat what he did last time. Gaining altitude very quickly. Going into the clouds, he is now IFR, and I guarantee you he does not know how to navigate without visual references on the ground. My guess is he's going to be coming back, spiraling out of the clouds momentarily directly at the ground. And there you have it, coming down very quickly now, attempting to come back to the airport, but I believe it is too late. Somehow remains airborne. This man is in a fight for his life, looks to be exceeding 400 knots at this time. 1,000 feet, and has overstressed his aircraft just in front of call sign Banana 51 in the Cessna 172. So FEELINGMOUSE957 bites the dust once again, 0 for 2 on flight attempts in today's session. We have some German guy coming in very fast now in a Diamond 62 through 400 feet. Nice and controlled there on short final. This might be a very nice landing here. Let's see it. Not bad. Aside from disregarding the center line entirely, that was a nice landing there. Very high speed exit to the left. Actually, let's keep an eye on him. He might be striking some other aircraft on the ramp momentarily. That man either does not know how to control his throttles or has to use the restroom very badly. Hey, I guess he's going to the international terminal instead of the GA ramp. He actually appears to be parking directly underneath the 747. Or maybe not parking at all. Okay, he just struck the jetway and has exited the session. So a successful landing followed up by an unsuccessful parking. An unfortunate ending to that flight, but at least we did record the successful arrival. Oh, right, we have OMG, what the fuck, not now, departing in an Airbus A320. Successful departure, love those engine sounds. First successful landing gear retraction goes to OMG WTF Not Now, who is being tailed by Magic Muffin Drop and another A320. The names in this session right now are unbelievable. OMG WTF Not Now is rapidly descending. Okay, I'm not sure if he's following Magic Muffin Drop, but that appears to be the case. Should be interesting to see how that plays out, but we'll check back in with them momentarily. Okay, so Magic Muffin Drop has just crashed into a mountain and has somehow regained control of his aircraft. It appears to have reduced him to a more reasonable airspeed, so this man obviously has crash detection turned off, otherwise his life would be over. We have a semi-vertical attempt taking place, maintains VFR, but is now descending rapidly towards the ocean below. Yep, he is going to be joining the sea creatures tonight into the water, or not. Bounces off the water and performs a bootleg sully about a mile offshore here. I guess Jesus has taken the controls because he is now taxiing on the ocean surface. I don't know what I'm witnessing, and he's gone. Okay, finally justice has been served and a crash has been detected. Magic Muffin Drop is out of the session. One A320 down, one to go. I don't know where the other guy is, but we'll tune back in here to the runway as we have... Oh, there's the other guy, OMG WTF Not Now. Appears to have just landed on runway 28 at a very high speed. This is going to be a close call. Never mind, it's not going to be close at all. This man is overshooting the runway for sure, and will most likely be joining his friend in the drink. Unbelievable. He brings it to a full stop and is now backing up onto the runway. Okay, he is now destroying vegetation just off to the side of the runway. Okay, I guess he's just gonna go transition right into a departure, so I guess we'll chalk that one up as some form of a bullshit but successful landing, and let's see now if he can take off. Surprisingly professional rotation after what we just witnessed. Once again opts out of retracting the landing gear at an appropriate time, but continues a reasonable climb rate off of runway 10. So OMG WTF Not Now has recorded one successful landing and one successful takeoff. Successful with an asterisk as far as that landing is concerned, but we'll give him credit. Norm LC might actually be flying an approach to land here on the opposite end, runway 28, descending rapidly now. He's definitely on the approach, but is coming in way too fast, so there's not going to be a landing witnessed here, but there may be some other bullshit that we see in a minute. Yeah, he's going to go for it. I respect the hustle. Kane touches down nose gear first. Doesn't realize his mistake the first time and tries it again. And a third time. Make it 4, 5, 6. 6 nose gear first dives on runway 28, but Norm LC has successfully arrived. Welcome to Princess Juliana International Airport. Exit right when able. Or just disconnect on the active runway. Also works. Final departure now from Ayush Guppy in a citation 25. Sign us off, sir. Keeping it low and fast on the way out, and resumes his climb. So a final successful departure. The runway is now vacant. Never mind, it is now occupied by the same guy that just departed a minute ago. I don't know how that turnaround time was so quick, but he performs a successful nose gear first landing on runway 10, shimmying left and right down center line, but he is back on the ground. So I guess then on that note, that'll be the final arrival here at the Princess Juliana International Airport. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you next time.
I'm going to attempt a 20-degree bank to the right until we come back around.
Fuck that, do a barrel roll.
That works.
Oh my god, enters a flat spin. Emil's going down. Emil just aging.